want to talk about how to turn your setbacks into comebacks. You know, we experience setbacks sometimes on a regular basis, but we're going to have them. And the thing about setbacks is, as they come to the old, they come to the rich, the poor, it doesn't matter, the young, you're going to have some opportunity in life to have a little bit of a setback. About every entrepreneur I've ever talked to, every wealthy person I've ever talked to, has had times where they lost money, came up against a brick wall, had to figure out a way to get around things, and it happens. And so several years ago, I wrote a book called How to Turn Your Setbacks into Comebacks. You can find it on Amazon. It's a cool little book. First chapter in it's on the famous words of Rocky Balboa. It's pretty interesting. But I've experienced several setbacks in my life. I've had some pain, some sorrow, some things that most people would have quit over. So I think I'm a little bit qualified to talk about things like this. I've kind of like Robert Duvall said in the movie Secondhand Lines. He said, I've lost a dozen fortunes, and I've only loved one woman with a passion a flea like you could never understand. That's kind of the way I've been. I've lost several times, and I've won several times. And I've only loved one woman with a passion, and that's my wife of 37 years. So I'm qualified, I think, to talk about this. How do you get past circumstances? How do you get past the seasons of setbacks in your life? So I want to talk about 3 or 4 things this morning on this video, and I would like for you also to help me, if you would, by liking and subscribing to our channel, because we're coming out with more content. And see, I'm not the world famous guy that everybody knows and follows under. I'm just a simple guy that has figured out how to get past some things in life and the challenges and the opportunities. And one thing you'll notice about me is I never say problems. I always say challenge. I always say opportunities, because everything that comes up in your life, every setback that you have, it's not something to do you in. It is to help you to grow and get to the next level of your life. So what do you do with setbacks? What do you do with those times that you feel like you're just trudging along and you're making progress, and then all of a sudden, bam, something hits and you feel stalled? What do you do? Well, the first thing you need to do, write this down, is you've got to reframe the setback as an opportunity to learn and grow.